yours via my scaling. Yeah.
By your scaling?
Okay. Via my scaling, and my character beats yours. Simple.
I'm gonna say like this. You want to SPW?
Versus Battle Wiki?
Yeah.
What about it? Like, what do you want about it?
I like the tiering system and the duality part of it.
I don't think I should abide by that tier system. I think we could just have a debate regularly without having any
I don't think so, because mine's relying upon scaling. Or tiering, I should say.
Yeah, just because yours relying on that doesn't mean that it doesn't deny the fact that we don't have to debate. Bro, can you be quiet?
No. Here's the problem.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
If we can't come to some consensus on a set rank, I'll make an example.
Bro, Quint.
Just make it simple for you. It doesn't have to be this difficult.
You want me to beat him already? I didn't think I even started yet. I thought you were just going over like things before the debate.
Bro,
he doesn't agree with SPW, so I'm trying to explain him why we need it.
Bro, Reaper,
so the ontological reason for the justification of it.
Bro, Reaper, just because your scaling is relying on that tiering system doesn't deny the fact that we can't have a debate without utilizing that tiering system. The fuck?
I think both of ours is relying. I think both of ours is relying. Shut up! Quit talking. I think both of ours is relying. I think both of you keep talking again and again. Like, quit! Shut the hell up!
Yeah, I'm actually contradicting.
I'm saying both of our scales are relying upon this. You want to know why they're relying upon? Yeah, it is. You want to know why, retard? Because if we can't come to some consensus on a tier why a character is above another character, there's no need in arguing why our characters beat the opposition.
I don't need to come to a consensus. I can use argumentation. Bro, I wasn't done.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. I don't have to come with a consensus. I can use argumentation to prove why my character beats yours. I don't have to use a certain tier system that has certain rules, right? Do you not know that debates happen all the time without using versus battle?
Yeah, hacks debate, D1. We're doing I'm doing specifically outscaling.
Bro, yeah, my character scales out to yours. What the fuck?
Killstem. If I'm saying outscales, yes, D1. So what are they gonna scale off of, D1?
You're just so dumb, bro. We could just use that. We could just use that.
What is it going to scale off of?
Because you're gonna cry. I don't got time for this. Like,
okay, then. So we're using that in duality. We're using the duality part of it too, right?
Yeah, I don't care. Like,
okay, bet then. Okay, then.
No, I want to scale first. You're just so fucking annoying.
No, I don't care about you scaling first. You don't need to scale first. No, I already proposed the topic. I'm going first. Bitch, shut up. I proposed the topic. I'm doing it, pussy. I don't care.
Reaper need a bitch.
Bro, yeah, quit talking, dude. Like, you massive dick. Like, quit talking at all. Like, I don't even want to hear you. Your voice is annoying as fuck, dude.
If he scales first, it's gonna take him like 3 hours.
Well, I'm just on you, and you ain't gonna beat it.
Okay, you can think that. Fuck.
Possibly, I think it's like possibly 2 though. Possibly 2. Sorry, possibly.
These niggas are like
VSBW. I'm making sure I got this right for you. 1 sec. Here we go.
These two niggas interacting is like the funniest shit sometimes.
Bro, Quince, be ready to moderate. Oh my fucking god.
So the ontological reason for the justification of scaling is not my scaling character. My character actually transcends all concepts. So via versus battle wiki, I can actually use duality to justify the ontological properties.
Yeah, niggas got me wanting to do something else. I'm about to read that.
Hurry up, please. Oh
this is the only server you can get a fair debate anymore. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it literally is. If you guys ain't like abusing perms, it really is.
Yeah, I know, bitch. We're fair. Like,
you're not, motherfucker. He is someone mid debate. I know you do.
No, I mean over talking is.
I don't have permission to scans D1 or Chaos.
Oh, okay. You can beg like a good puppy.
Dude, why the scans, retard? I'm not gonna stay here like longer than I need to. Give me the scan, perms. I'm leaving.
Start begging, you fat bitch. Get on your fucking.
Give me the scan, perms. I'm leaving.
Some man shit, bitch. Get the fucking. Do some Maki mud. Roll on the fucking ground, bitch.
Just give him perms before he leaves.
I gave him perms.
Oh wait, I already gave him too many good perms. Permission? No, it says you still. It still says you don't have permission to send messages in the channel.
Oh wait a second, little boy. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Here, one. You want me to read it for you? Like, you want me to just like kind of cut to the chase and give the conclusion of it?
I can read myself. Just give the argument.
So basically, off the scan, all it presents is that this character is beyond conceptual duality.
Yeah, can you show me?
In the scan below, it says the creator had countless aspects, and this few across the infinite layers of existence, non-existence, and the numberless layers of transcendent realities beyond conceptual duality.
Yeah, I'm asking you. Oh my god, I'm asking you to prove that this actually happened.
This actually happened? Oh, sure.
Yeah.
The entire file is presenting this, but I'll be like more context to even back this up.
Bro. Listen. I don't care about. Oh my god,
I don't care either. Quit
talking. Bro. Can I talk?
Bro. Go ahead.
Right. So I don't care about statements. Okay. I want you to prove that this thing actually happened. Okay.
Okay, dude. I want to make this simple for you since you're fucking retarded. All of fiction is statements unless it's a manga. I can't even say that actually. Unless there's no actual pictures to describe this for your big dumb ass. You're going to pay attention to the statements, and we can argue probability on if they're reliable or not. Got it?
Okay, so let me explain this to you, Reaper. Okay.
Here we go.
So we know that series, they have stories. Okay. For example, Naruto. That is a story. It has statements, right?
Reaper, why are you moaning, bitch?
I'm not.
Okay, but can you stop? Because the judge can't hear. Okay. Right. So Naruto, it's a story, and it has statements as well. And then we can look at those statements and see if those statements are actually depicting on what the story is actually portraying. For example, if it's stated in a data book that Naruto is faster than the fucking 4th Hokage, we check back, look at the evidence leading towards that conclusion that this thing is the case to see if this statement is actually reliable. So I don't care about these things being stated, right? These statements could just be hyperbolic. They don't mean anything. So I want you to actually show me that this thing is actually the case.
Y'all gonna unmute my nigga?
I forgot. I can unmute myself, or could have. But D1, once how you did the same thing I knew you were gonna do. For one, Naruto, for example, this isn't there's a false dichotomy here already. The analogy you presented is, we can look in the back of a book, or I'm not gonna say a book. I should say the back of the provides notes on the characters, and see if this is true or not. All this is, they provide horror fictional stories. If they don't provide pictures for your big dumbass, you're not gonna believe it. So if I can prove that it's probable and reliable through contextual evidence, I don't need to do that.
No, because you're going to use other contextualized evidence, right, to try to justify that. Hold on, wait, I'm not done. Right, you're just going to use other contextualized evidence, which will be begging the question, right, to suffice other fucking contextualized evidence, right? That's like me leading towards the data book and already proven that the data book is unreliable, and then I try to use that same data book, right, in order to justify the fucking claim, right? It's just begging the question in some way, and you're just going to use contextualized evidence, which is the statements that's coming from this author, right? I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I think that's completely false. He's literally calling into question the entirety of a narrative and saying, "Could you prove it?" The only way to prove this through fictional things that don't have pictures for his big dumbass and things that have notes in the back of the book is to prove with contextual evidence and probability and semantical evidence.
Yeah,
so
all of
that's the only way we can prove this. I don't need that. I prove what I want.
All is
hyperbolic, and I can say it's improbable and prove how probable for my scenario and still win this. Move on about my day.
We're gonna have equal evidence, right? And it's just going to lead into.
Don't have to have visual evidence.
Reaper, we're just going to appeal to the same evidence, which means we have equal evidence, right? Because we're both going to appeal to this contextualized evidence that you're sending. Okay, so if we're fucking using the same sort of evidence, right? That means you have no other evidence over mine. We have equal evidence. That's what it means, bitch. Right? So it's going to go into circles, right? And you're not going to be able to prove your claim. That is more probable because it's equal.
That's wrong. That's wrong, retard. Now me enlighten you. You're so dumb. Once again, the only way to tell through fictional narratives is how things are true. You're calling into question an entire narrative.
Yeah.
Now that's much. I know what you're doing. And now this wouldn't be begging the question because I already showed you evidence of this. I already told you don't have visual images or shit like this. So, and you asked me for evidence to prove this actually backs up.
Okay, so
you can call into question the entire narrative, and I can still say that this narrative presents probability in this. And if I prove, you're not calling
hyperbolic.
Yeah, wait, you know what? Actually, wait, you're calling into question the entire narrative without even seeing it. How you doing, Mr. D1? How you doing that?
No, I'm using the evidence
question, except that wasn't already there yet. This guy's, you're just being ignorant at this point, dude.
I'm not.
You are.
Judge, can you get adjustment on this point he's asked? Oh my
god. Reaper's getting slapped.
I actually proved my burden first. I actually have to prove this is helpful.
You're not. I just explained to you why.
I already told you when begging the question because you're calling into question one exact statement. If I can prove other statements, all of fiction is contingent upon statements. And then I said, I called false dichotomy. Yeah. You did not refute it. I even said you portrayed us through an anime,
oh my
through a manga. You can back up through the back of the notebooks. Retard. God, you just want to talk.
What I am saying is all these statements that you're sending can just be hyperbolic. All of them.
It would be improbable because
you're using. I'm not done. I wasn't done speaking.
Oh shit, bro. Oh wait, I gotta go. Do you mind if I dip out for 2 minutes?
Can you give judgment on this point, bro? You're simple.
I'm on this point. Who's a judging?
Yeah, that's crazy. No, you said.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, Tensei. Who you think won?
Alright, so
this nigga was not paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. I got the argument. D1 called in question the entire narrative. People tries to use the narrative to justify what's most likely probable. He's saying it's begging the question because I think called in question, which is the narrative, is used to justify why it's probable.
Yeah,
the thing is, under that reasoning, D1 would be right, but the thing is there still is more to be argued. I don't think because D1 would win this point, that means he can no longer justify his scans.
Thank you. That shit was so basic.
Yeah, it was basic because it was like Reaper would refer to the narrative over again to justify probability. He said he could use semantics to use it, but he just never did. The problem with it is he already conceded.
No, I actually asked to. No, wait, Tensei, I asked to do this, and he says, no, I just want evidence on it. He said, Tensei, I literally
asked. They're laughing over you. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know, they always laugh. Tensei, I said I can prove that. He said, no, I just want conclusions on if you can do this or not. He called in the question this exact narrative I sent. He didn't even see the other part of the narrative yet. And I already explained to him how the only way to possibly prove anything in fiction is through narrative statements and more narrative statements. And I even caught a false dichotomy on it, which the analogy he gave
he disagreed with
never refuted it.
Sorry.
Yeah, and he never refuted the false dichotomy I contended that with. So not
he disagreed, dumbass.
Oh my god.
Didn't refute it at all. That's nice though.
I did. What the fuck?
He didn't refute why it's the only possible.
He specifically said in manga we verified through feats.
This is recorded, right?
Whether or not the false dichotomy was okay, so if the false dichotomy even existed into the first place, his argument, which says if the narrative is called into question or the validity of the narrative is called into question, then you must justify it via external means. That argument wasn't defeated the entire time. The only problem was just that I don't think you understood that his argument was just bigger than the individual statement. It was the entire narrative. So any statement beyond that, but still part of the narrative, would still be begging the question.
Thanks.
Easy claps.
But you could still prove your argument external to it because you said you would use semantics, but your specific argument, which you had contentions with, was one I just quoted from D1 wasn't defeated the entire time. So I'm saying you could still justify your
stance. Wait. You don't think me saying the only possible way to prove a statement in fiction is reliable, so other statements in fiction.
He denied it.
He did not. Okay, he can sit there and deny something, and if it's not actually contended, it doesn't mean anything. I don't care.
That's Hitchin's razor.
It simply said, no, quit talking. Gias, quit talking. I don't know why you're even in this again. Yes.
This is so low tier.
I'll be right back.
This is so low tier. It's
so sad they don't understand basic shit.
Basic, bro. Doing the content.
Oh my god.
This is good. This Twilight Zone type shit. This is so goofy, bro.
The niggas going around saying I beat D1, lying about feet. Shut the fuck
up. They get folded, bro. This is craziness.
No,
this is crazy.
I don't know why I had to go there. There's 4 different ways you could attack that. I don't know why
this nigga just got his whole verse debunked and didn't even understand.
I mean, I feel like sometimes Reaper's a lost cause, bro.
He's fucking retarded. You're better than him, but I mean, y'all steal some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know why you think I'm bad. I don't think I'm bad. I don't think I'm
you're retarded.
I look good or nothing, but
no, you're retarded.
I guess.
You're bottom of tier 3, maybe peak tier 4.
Fuck that. I'll take the tier 3 part. I don't give a fuck.
It's on the bottom of it. 3.
That's on a good day. Like if you get all your stats maxed out, you go through a training arc and everything. Like that's your peak. Sorry.
Oh no, that's crazy. Nah, nah, that's crazy.
And then Reaper ass, he's mid tier 4. Like he might go high diff with Nemesis. Like,
no, that's not.
So he might go high diff with Nemesis is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Right?
He's so trash. It doesn't make sense. Like it's no way a nigga should be that motherfucking ass. Like
you haven't seen the real ass niggas yet, though.
Who's supposed to? I done seen some ass.
Them niggas named Hyper and Wi-Fi. Yo, they're so shit.
I know them, bro. I don't know them like that.
It's no okay, yeah.
I don't know them like that, but I've heard a little bit of them.
Bro, that nigga Hyper. How does that nigga been debating for 2 years and still retarded? Like
that's Reaper ass. He been debating like still some shit. Like oh my god, smack.
That means I need to graduate.
I knew this shit was going to be easy claps. Like, why do I even believe Reaper had a chance to do anything?
What characters do y'all have?
I don't know who he has, but I have Algaromo, bro.
This nigga's a troll. Algaromo is crazy.
Reaper boy, TD. This a dude that claimed he beat all of us. Like, he didn't say he beat me. He said he beat D1. Said he beat a. The whole time he's some fucking shit. Like. Yep, that's how this shit go. They be talking in chat, then they get a VC and fold. Shit, I was supposed to do I be working on these resistance bands before I go to bed. That shit go crazy.
This nigga Olympus is so ass. Look what he's saying.
To get resistance bands, because I don't think them. Well,
no, they work, bro. Trust me, they work.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I need to get them because I was literally just working out. That's why I was breathing for because I can't work out properly if I'm breathing in the system.
Bro, Olympus. The whole argument is basically that if the author writing these things to have happened in some sort of story, that doesn't mean that these things actually happen within actuality. Okay, within itself. That's why we have a story and we have feats to prove that these things actually existed and happened, right? So what I'm saying is that all these statements could just be hyperbolic, that the author is writing these things. It could be imaginary, right? These things doesn't have to actually exist within a narrative. That's all the argument.
The light novel too. That's what we're trying to say.
Is the debate still going, or did like Reaper like already lose?
No, it's still going. He could still he could still win, but.
Bro, that nigga got dismantled in 5 minutes. Oh my god,
he's some shit. He doesn't.
It's just that
they don't understand the point, and then think they win because they don't understand. Like this is like some.
I was drifting off. I'm looking at
that's like some blindfold shit.
That's the whole point, Olympus. He can't prove it. That's why my argument is. That's literally me telling him that he can't prove it. Retard. That's the whole purpose of me doing that.
Oh my god. I gotta present tomorrow too. My nigga, how many times do I have to present? God damn.
What you be presenting?
I'm in business and marketing, so I gotta present innovation.
You go to college?
No, I'm middle school. I'm in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could take business and marketing and sports marketing. We got a lot of fucking electives. We got like sociology and shit like that.
I'll be electing on pussy lips. This shit fire.
But I got business and marketing out the way because I was like, why not learn about that shit? So
that's cool. I guess it's cool that the school teaches that.
Yeah.
Tell Reaper his ass.
And niggas can complain that they don't teach you about money because they definitely do.
Nah, when I was in school, they didn't teach shit about money, bro. You just had to go fucking find out.
Yeah, I think I might take the class over again to like just get it in my brain even further.
Bro. All you gotta do is read the notes, bro.
I know you gotta read the notes, but if you saw how long the notes were, I mean, I do good on the test though. I rarely ever.
How long your mama pussy hair is?
I still get A's. If I do good on this presentation, which means I just don't look at the presentation 24/7 and I don't fucking stutter every time, which I'm good at. If I just get like I think it's like a 10 out of 10 or like a 9 out of 10, and then I got like a honor roll.
I wish I could do high school over. I'd kill that shit like crazy right now. The amount of fucking studying I have to do now compared to then, like, was just clockwork.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like high school at all. So I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do college.
Bro, I don't get, if you don't like high school, bro, you gonna hate life. Like, high school was lit.
Well, I don't know. It's my first year in high school, so I don't think.
Bro, freshman year was the best.
What?
D1, did you like your freshman year at school?
Yeah.
Freshman year was jumping, bro.
He said he'll make back up in 5 minutes max, some shit.
You had the seniors, you had the senior hoes.
It's probably different.
And them bitches on motherfucking go.
It's probably.
And it was bad too, bro. You be like 14 trying to mac on 18-year-old hoes. That shit's so lame. Damn.
Like, nobody does that.
No, you
like
lame ass fuck
like
niggas don't do that. Real nigga would step to whatever bitches in their face, but y'all not really.
I would do that too. But it's like
you just said you're not gonna do that.
No, I said nobody does that. I never said like.
Okay, so.
But the problem with it is like each grade is like in their own different. I don't even know what the fuck the sophomore is.
I would go. I mean, it depends because you're not like that. But I mean, me, I step to the hoes. That shit was fun too, just fucking around.
Round two, it's weird.
Huh?
It's like in their own different realm too, because like the upperclassmen are so condescending for whatever reason. It's like really
get you some clout. What's up?
I don't even. Knicks don't. It's nothing there.
Okay.
Like
if you play sports, like, you'll get some clout. Like, and you won't even want it. Like,
even the sports niggas don't got clout though. That's the thing.
No, niggas, yeah, that just means y'all suck. I'm sorry. D1, what star athlete you know doesn't have clout?
Literally, the varsity football.
D1. What? You there, bro? You there?
None.
Literally, it's like you can't even. Kawhi Leonard got clout, and he's like literally autistic. Like, so yeah, you can't. If you like that, you just get clout. It's just what it is.
Oh, it is. And like what the fuck? So
the same three varsity football players to be around the same two people every day, and I talked to one of them too because I'm literally friends with one of them.
It's more than two hoes in the world.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that like the same.
Go hang out with some seniors too. They the one that be getting crazy. They go crazy. Yeah, they might teach you about life too. When I was young, I used to hang out with all the other people. Shit used to be fun as fuck. That's probably why it was so bad.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my hair was eating, bro.
Reaper, bro, you finished that glizzy, bro?
Back. It's almost 12. Actually,
I'm sorry. I was trying to hurry as fast as I could.
You eat that, Frank?
D1, do you know what hypercannon is? Simple. Do you know what hypercannon is or not? Hey, Ben. I'll explain it to you in dumb terms. So all the author. No, I think this is going to everything, by the way, as well. This is.
Wait. Slow down.
Okay, sure. So, D1, listen.
You asked me hypercannon. Bro, can I talk? You asked me that question. Hypercannon. You asked me, do I know what hypercannon is?
Do you know what hypercannon is?
What is it?
Yeah, sure. So hypercannon is inside of SCP. It's shown that the readers can choose how they want to interpret the story in.
What the fuck? You already fucked up by the argument. Like, you so dumb.
Okay. He didn't know, bro. Reaper don't even know. This is more of a discussion the way he getting bitch.
Where does this go?
He already going into a subjective argument. Like, he's so dumb.
Reaper's hilarious.
Wait,
they don't know.
Oh no, he here.
They're not.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I crashed. D1, did you hear what I said or like cut out?
Yeah, you said readers can interpret the story how they want.
Readers can interpret the story how they want and specifically utilize these how they want to.
Okay, so can I interpret the way I want?
Yeah, it's not the variation of 343 I'm using.
Okay, so how will we know which interpretation is correct?
What interpretation is correct? Well, we said your interpretation exists in another 343. Obviously, the scan. I already showed that he's infinite.
Oh my god! That doesn't prove what I just asked. So
it proves that the one.
Ask, how do I?
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to ask you this question again. How do we know which interpretation of the story that we are portraying is correct? Right.
Okay,
so if you're saying that readers oh my god, bro. So if you're saying that readers can interpret the story any way they want, that doesn't mean that this interpretation actually exists. It's just something that's subjective. Like, we believe this thing to be the case. We have no knowledge of this thing actually happening because it's just an interpretation, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's not how that works. SCP itself, I'll explain how this goes exactly. I already showed before, and I actually said more evidence of it as well. There's an infinite amount of 343. So this one that you're notifying to existence could exist in some reality plane, sure. The specific one is this character that I'm using. This exact one I already showed. That's one I'm using.
Yeah, how do I know he exists?
How do I know he exists? Because the reader can interpret if he exists. I already showed you.
Doesn't mean your interpretation actually exists.
It does, you retard. You want evidence that I'm saying that's how that works?
Your interpretation that doesn't have to purport to reality. It could just be.
It does.
It could just be blah 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 blah. Doesn't mean that this thing actually occurred.
Listen, since we're done out here, I gotta help you. Infinite characters.
He's so dumb.
No, listen, D1, since you're like retarded. Infinite characters means they could have any different variation in any of these reality planes. So I'm specifically using one of these. You can say, oh, I want to use this one, or I want to do it by using this one. Yours could exist just in a different plane of reality or a different time frame. So listen, I wasn't done. So listen, the specific one I'm using is the one I interpret to be this guy.
Oh my!
Now, if you're not going to refute, you didn't refute that. I already refuted what you just said by
I already refuted that.
You didn't. I refuted that by saying the infinite character thing. One thing contended at all.
I'm gonna refute this again, right? You're just saying that this thing.
Let me get my evidence first.
You're just saying that our interpretations could actually exist, meaning that these things actually were possible, right? I agree with that, but that doesn't deny the fact that these things actually are happening. You are saying that you're taking a certain character and you interpret the story from this said character, right? I'm not denying that. All I'm saying is that this interpretation means nothing, doesn't have to purport to reality, right? And it could just be a thing that can be possible. And if mine is possible as well, I can get the same interpretation of the story that you're getting with the same character, right? Doesn't mean that thing actually occurred as well, right? So, because we're appealing to the same evidence again, which is the scans and things that you're sending that's saying these characters did this and that, right? We still have equal evidence now, Reaper, and then it's going to go in circles. That's why I said I wanted to scale first, because I don't got time for this bullshit ass fucking shit.
Why you're wrong. Now, I want to attack the isn't reality thing first, because I think that was like a mass. Like, I think you agreed to the canonicity thing and how SCP works. I think that's completely contradictory. So for one, I think you're kind of, but it's okay though, D1. We could think it. Okay, so listen, I already elaborated on how there's an infinite amount of variations, and they say you guys can feel free. I'm gonna send evidence of that right now too. Say, Tensei, I'm gonna send it in scans. So I'll make sure this is actually actually proven, so we can go any further. One second, let me send that real quick. Wait, no. Okay, here we go. He agreed. He just let it slide by that there was an infinite amount of variations. Which I kind of already proved, to be honest. So no one really let it by. He's saying that just because you interpreted like doesn't mean it's actuality. The SCP authors themselves say, it is actuality. What you interpret this be is actuality in one of the infinite variations of 343 or an infinite amount of these SCPs. So the authors themselves say this is not the case, and it's direct evidence to the actual scan I sent. And you said I can use Semantical when I'm also proving that the author supports this as well, proving that the scan that you're calling into question is more probable and in my favor. Now we can go to conclusions.
No, so that's not what the statement is saying, and I'm gonna read a statement out loud.
Go ahead.
Stupid bitch. The idea there that there is no canon is but silly at times.
But
it's not that we don't have any, is that we have a multitude which touch, cross, and dip into each other.
Going.
It's up to you as the reader and decide what you believe and what you embrace at the heart of the universe. That doesn't mean though. The author's look, intent, or design and collaboration is the heart of innovation. So you just fucked yourself up with this own scan. It's literally saying that you can interpret what you believe to be the case. Doesn't mean that these things actually are the case, and that's based off my whole argument. So once again, if we both can interpret a story in our own way, that means that these things are subjective. Okay, right? It's not objective because this thing is not a fact. Okay, it's just an opinion. It's a belief. That's what the statement is saying. What you believe in, right? It's a belief, right? So these things are not objective. These things are subjective things. They're interpretations, right? If we can interpret it multitude of ways, doesn't mean that these things actually occurred, right? That doesn't mean that it's talking about what the author is actually trying to portray with his interpretation, because the author has his own interpretation of the story, and he's saying as readers we can interpret what we believe it to be the case, right? So once again, doesn't prove anything. Stupid bitch. Now let's move on.
That's not author at all. I'm actually wait, we're not done yet.
Wait. No, chill.
Go ahead.
Do you have more for that scan you sent? Because from what both of you
want a link?
If you send the link, then it'd be for me and D1. But like, just send more to that scan, because the way y'all arguing right now, from what you're saying is plausible. But what you're saying is
because I think I'm okay for right now. If we need more,
you're not going to win semantical.
Right now, semantical. I think I am. You're retarded. So what I already showed exactly in the scan, he's dumb as hell. He says this doesn't mean the author can have their own interpretation in its actuality. The author says it himself. He says like this: we have a multitude which touch, cross, and dip into each other. It's up to you as the reader to decide what you believe and what you embrace as the heart of the universe. That doesn't mean that authors lack intent or design or collaboration at the heart of innovation. You already accepted the idea of us making these already ideas and embracing these throughout the verse. You already agreed to that like 2 minutes ago.
No.
Actually.
Are you done?
So, yeah, I think
Tensei is just going to Tensei is just going to be speculation, right? I'm just going to disagree with what he's saying, right? And I'm just going to oppose the opposite argument of what he's saying, right? Because we're denying each other arguments. They're just opposite from each other, right? So I'm denying that these things is the author is saying that these things are actually happening, right? And we're appealing to the same evidence again, this statement, right? And we're giving our own interpretation of what the statement is saying, right? He's not using some external evidence to prove why his is the case. He's just appealing to the same fucking contextualized evidence that he keeps appealing to, right? So it's just going to be begging the question once again. Right? So it's going to be based off interpretation once again. Okay.
I can actually grab. I'm gonna grab more scans actually because I think
I understand what you're saying, but like, I don't think both of y'all understand what each other is saying. Because if y'all both understood, then y'all realize how both of y'all aren't attacking each other. Because the way Reaper's wording it is slightly different, so it seems it's the same. Like it seems like
his argument is what I'm denying. I know his argument.
No. His argument's basically whatever you interpret the story to be would exist inside of its own right, which would be canon. That's why it's basically a hypercanon. It's like, let's say I perceive the story where character A killed character B.
Bro, I get that, bro. Tensei, I get that. But I'm denying that in the first place, and it's just based off interpretation. So he doesn't prove anything.
Okay.
Huh? Bro,
that's why I was asking him to go more, because like the honors behind both is just the same at this point.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm denying everything he's saying. It's just going to be based off interpretation. I understand his argument.
If he would send, I don't know why he's trying to argue semantics out. I thought it was so dumb. I was literally giving him an opportunity to further.
I'm trying to grab it for you guys real quick.
Yeah, I already elaborated on why semantics don't work, because it's going to be based off interpretation. Again, like, I don't know why you're going into this.
Here we go. Here's another one I want to grab real quick. Don't attack anything. I'm gonna drop like I think 2 scans. Don't attack anything till I get the second one, because they kind of like compile with each other.
No, one scan by one, please. Let's do one scan by one, please.
No, I don't have to.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna call it shotgun.
No.
Shotgun. Yeah.
It's not a shotgun. It's not several arguments. It's to do each other. Nice one card.
No. But it's still are they both different evidence?
Different evidence?
Are they?
I don't think they're different evidence. I think they're like
supporting. Are they supporting evidence? Yes or no?
Supporting evidence, yes.
Okay, so we do one scan by one. What the fuck?
I think this scan has like the context I'm sending with this D1 is literally right below this. I'm grabbing the screenshots. Like, no, do you listen?
No.
These two are together.
Reaper. So this is what's going to happen.
Autism.
I'm going to call both scans into question once again. So I need to go one by one, because if I debunk one scan's validity, that means that the other scan is no longer supporting the first scan. And then I'm going to debunk the second scan as well. Okay? And now it's going to go into circles. You suck, Reaper. Please.
Here we go. I'm sending. Okay, do you want to listen? I'll take this. Okay. These are right beside each other. These are to do with each other. These are the same exact things. It's just one of them's a bigger image, so I can't get it on screenshot, bro. Is that easy enough for you?
So you need to edit to the point where you can get it all. Sorry.
I'm trying. I just hack the first one first, okay? I'll explain it to you.
Oh.
Attack the first one first, and we can do the second one in a minute. We don't have to do that one yet.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the first one.
That of where the so I'll explain it to you what it is. There's this file called the authors all tell you what this actually is, and several authors come together to make this. Come to explain, there's the crossover junction, aka us humans doing stuff. The reference junction, which we make the references of notions of the characters, and then the canonical. Dude, Quinn, shut up. The canonical bundle where it all becomes canon. And then right below this, they go to explain that the idea or the notions as us, the readers, actually have do become actuality in one of the reality planes, and they actually become a manifestation on one of the material planes. This is
where's that stated?
Where's it stated? It's in the narrativistics to the abandoned file, which the authors created
can you
themselves.
Post that?
Yeah, sure. Want the link to it?
Yeah. No, I want you to post the evidence. I want you to get the evidence. I want you to screenshot where that's stated. I want you to get exactly where that's stated that the reader's belief becomes actuality. I want you to get that.
You want to kind of like show you what is it in the scan? You want like what are you like misinterpreting here? D1? Like I'm so lost. What are you misinterpreting?
I want you.
Scan proves that.
I want you to send the scan. Reaper. I want you to send a scan that proves, right, your claim, which is that the author stated that the reader's belief and interpretation of the fucking stories, right, becomes actuality. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's here to read the scan. I already said it, and I'm gonna actually like even give you the article, one of the names of the authors that did this, because then he's retarded. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Do you say because I feel like there's no point in trying to get across with me as being ignorant at this point.
Send it.
While each energy is responsible for the creation of canons and worlds in general. Shut up, D1. It could also be spending to make a story element faintly more real. D1, quit talking.
Can you mute him because he's not understanding what we just went over?
I'm literally proving the point through the context I already gave. You're asking for something I already gave. Like I don't need to do this again.
No, I asked you to prove where that stated that the author, that the reader's interpretation becomes actuality. Is it in the second scan?
Second scan, yes, D1.
Yeah, let me read them myself, please. Thanks.
If you don't want to judge this shit anymore. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it even says headcanon. Oh, you're done. No, you're retarded. You're done. God.
That's so weird, because I didn't know what headcanon meant till like.
Yeah, GG's D1. You're fucking dumb. Well, you just want to rat your way out of shit. Now you lost.
Manifest in the mirror Japan. We call this person.
Yeah, repeat it to drop. I can't grow facial hair nowhere else without the damn fucking mustache.
Yeah, so what he's stating right here is a contradiction in itself. These things can't
tell me how it's a contradiction. How could that not happen?
Yeah, so once again, he's saying basically concentrated belief manifesting as real. How can it manifest as a real? How can a belief manifest as real? And then it's stating. Hold on, wait, I wasn't done. And then it's stating that in the headcanon, right here, but it is theoretically possible to have an idea be believed enough such that it manifests on the material plane. Right, so all these authors are just saying that he believes that these things can occur. Doesn't mean that these things can occur. Right, he's just saying that these things are possible. All right. So once again, it's just based off interpretation. You put forth a possibility claim again, right? Saying these things is possible to be the case.
Right? Wait a minute. Do what you're talking. I got more evidence.
No, I'm not done. I wasn't done. Right. So there's two things wrong that I pointed out. One, the author is stating that he believes that these things are the case and that these things are possible. Right. Doesn't mean that these things actually exist.
There we go. What's your argument? Quit talking.
Can I stop? Can you stop?
Yes, you did it. Don't continue to talk.
Hold on, wait. Two, all I'm saying, I'm denying what the author is actually trying to interpret from the statement. Once again, we're appealing to the same stand, right? It's going to be based off interpretation. Once again, let's stop going in circles. Fuck.
You're giving this oppositions where I've showed several lines of evidence. At this case,
that doesn't mean anything, and I called all of them into question.
All these statements are obviously backing up another call in the question statement, but supposedly.
And it's based off interpretation. Yeah, and I denied it with interpretation.
Go ahead and read the last scan out loud, D1, and then we're like, after that, and you would be I'm dipping. The last
Okay,
like,
so if you did, basically, I believe, man.
It's
I
not.
already denied that. Yeah, I already denied that.
You already denied this? No, you said the author saying this can occur.
Sorry,
he's saying it's true.
Sorry.
It does.
Hold on, wait. Listen. In the last scan, Tensei, it says, sorry, that last part, I'm not entirely sure it's true. I mean, I know it's true. I just didn't know it until a few seconds ago, right? Exactly. So the author is literally even showing. Hold on, wait. I'm not done. Right. So the author is literally even showing doubt in his own beliefs at this point. So why would I even take anything that the author is saying to be true if he's already showing doubt in his own reasoning?
Yeah, he's messing up what a priori. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go into that stuff. No. So if you actually read it out loud, what he says is, a few minutes ago when I made this statement, I wasn't so sure, but now I know it's true. I just didn't know it a few seconds ago when I made that statement. So he already says, "Oh, I didn't know it, but now I do know it." You want to cut me off? I'm not done my speaking yet. You're cutting me off. Quit talking over me. I don't care. Quit talking over me.
Oh my God.
Now, what this says exactly? Quince, I can show more to be honest, but what he says is, he already showed that the scan shows uncertainty. The author doesn't actually entirely show that he doesn't actually believe it at the time. But then later in this exact same article, he says, sorry, that last part, I'm not entirely sure it's true. I mean, now I know it's true. I just didn't know it a few seconds ago when I made that statement. He says in a past event, he didn't know. Now he does know. So that uncertainty changes. Nice retard. Now we can go to conclusions.
Yeah, I already... Oh my God, that didn't prove anything. But I'm going to call that the question once again, right? I'm calling that into question, Reaper. I'm disagreeing with what you're saying, and I'm interpret the scan a different way. We're appealing to the same scan.
This will be an infinite regression then. Then you'll go on infinite regression then. Then you'll go on infinite regression then. That's nice. Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be, pussy. Yes, it will be, pussy.
Bro, can you mute him? I'm not done again my argument. It's just going to be based off interpretation because we're appealing to the same evidence, equal evidence, this scan, right? What I am saying is that the author is showing doubt in his own reading by saying, sorry, that last part, I'm not entirely sure is true, right? If he didn't believe that at all, he would have never even put that in his own writing, saying that he wasn't entirely true about this even occurring. And then he say, I mean, right, I know it's true. I just didn't know it until... So he's putting doubt into his own reason by using all these diction words, right, that are using doubt. Like, I just didn't, right? I didn't know it's true, right? I'm not entirely sure. All these words, right, that are defined as showing some sort of doubt in his own reading. So why would I take anything to be true that the author is saying? And I also put the interpretation of what he's saying. He gave interpretation of what he's saying. We have the appealing to the same evidence, right? Meaning that this scan is not objective.
This shit is the most
annoying. Yeah, Tenth, I'm gonna talk to you now because I'm getting tired of even speaking to this retard.
Oh my God! Wait, no, so, just pause. I say this? Just pause. No, pause. Okay, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. This shit's like meta. This shit is literally meta debating. Like it's no longer even meta debating. This shit's meta debating. I'm not about to pay attention to this shit. I got better things.
Bro, can I scale now, Sensei? I told you it was going to take all day if you scale.
Dion was right.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
He was causing infinite regression, like saying, "Oh, you're begging the question," because he calls in the question every last thing without even actually reading it. He says, "I'm calling in the question," and he didn't read the scan. You're being fucking ignorant, Demon. That's all you're doing.
He read the scan too.
And Gios, quit talking. I didn't want to hear you out loud, pedophile.
He read the scan to you, bitch. What the fuck?
They didn't read the
verbatim.
Bro,
this
nice one. You're retarded. I already proved. I've showed 5 different authors verifying this, and I showed a screenshot. I even showed a screenshot where he was actually not uncertain at all. He was verifying it, and more evidence of where he verified it. So now that I've already proved all this trouble, yeah, you can call everything a question. I said it's an infinite regression if you keep doing this, so that's nice.
Yeah, and I denied that as well. And I denied that as well.
He just agreed.
So, I don't know why I said it's going to cause an infinite regression. He does this. It's his fault for the infinite regression, retard.
Oh God, this shit is so basic. Like, what the fuck?
This can't be real.
No, we can stop recording, Tensei. I already got more than enough for that to prove that I'm better than D1. This guy's
okay.
retarded.
Tensei, who won?
I'm not judging this point. So far, D1 is winning, but I mean,
really?
The winner.
D1 is winning.
Reaper,
he won the previous point. He won the previous point, but the previous point like holds virtual to no weight at all. So I don't really care, and I'm not judging this shit because y'all went meta like 5 times.
Bro, I'm not gonna meta debate with my scaling. I know how to prove claims. He doesn't.
Yeah, let D1 scale. He can actually scale fast.
Dude, Gios, quit talking, retard.
Bitch, I can speak if I want to, bitch. It's 2023, bitch.
You don't
and we
talking.
can speak whenever we want to, motherfucker. So shut up.
I don't care. Quit talking.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you care or not.
No
bitch, I'm
speaking
still
to you
talk.
at all. You're here for your little monkey friend that's retarded.
Bitch, I'm speaking because I want to. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Bro,
you got hoed by
You just lost. You just lost.
I didn't lose at all. I didn't lose at all.
Be humble.
So you know what? Actually, bro, honestly, it's okay.
Reaper, you just lost. Be humble.
Listen, no, I'm already saying I already proved my claim through. I don't care.
Yeah, you lost. The judge just said you lost.
I showed. He said he signed us like saying, well, it might be uncertain. And I showed a verified truth claim.
He questioned the supposed verification.
And I already said, I said he's going to be the cause for infinite regression if he keeps doing this, and he did not refuse. It's a nice one, Gios, retard.
If you agree it's an infinite regression, that means he doubted all of your statements.
He will cause infinite regression. If he's a cause for it, then obviously what he's doing is fallacious in some extent. Retard. God, you always want to talk, so you got hoed by Quince.
Oh, what fallacy is that? What fallacy is that? Go ahead.
That's flawed reasoning. I don't have to specify what fallacy.
No, you said it's fallacious. What fallacy is it? You said that would be fallacious. So what fallacy is it? What fallacy is it?
If it's fallacious, that means it's a fallacy, dumbass.
Yes, exactly.
So what fallacy reasoning? As long as it logically.
Yes, that's a fallacy, dumbass.
Yeah, fallacy, dummy.
What fallacy is it, bitch?
It's ad infinitum. Suck me.
That's not a fallacy. That's not a fallacy.
It literally is
That's not a fallacy, dummy. That's not a fallacy, you retard.
Literally, it's a flaw in reasoning.
No, ad infinitum is not a fallacy.
It's not a flaw in reasoning, retard.
Wait, sorry, it's ad infinitum. It's ad infinitum.
That's not even
yes,
reasoning.
ad infinitum. It's not a flaw in reasoning, dumbass.
There's not even a reasoning thing.
It's literally saying it's like, oh, that's literally what it is. What?
No, it's not.
You want a full article on this?
No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Do you know what reasoning is?
Hold by a 16-year-old while you're 27, dude. Get off a court.
What?
You're weird, dude.
Reaper, you say you
mad,
beat us
Reaper?
all the
Why
time
you so
and lose every fucking time. Shut the fuck up, you fat retard.
I already promised I know doing lost.
Yeah, I slammed you guys. I slammed you guys to get slammed.
Yeah, so you can
I slammed you.
all you want, but I put all my claims.
I slammed you.
Keep ignorant, bro.
You got slammed. The judge just said you got slammed.
Last time we
the judge said you lost. Be humble. Be humble. The judge said you lost, little boy.
He literally said, "So far, do you want his win?" And he said, "But I'm not judging this point." And he literally, I don't think he heard the last.
So you lost.
He didn't even hear the last thing verifying what I was saying.
So you lost. So you lost.
I didn't lose at all. I didn't lose at all.
You lost on judgment. GG.
I didn't lose at all. I'll gladly debate.
Yeah, you lost. You lost. GG. You lost. GG. Easy clap.
I can completely You can believe this. You can believe this. It's okay. I believe I won. I don't think there's any need to keep arguing with you guys.
These are the people that
you lost.
I don't need to.
The judge said you lost. The judge said you lost. The judge said you lost.
Not said at all. He said so far you're losing.
You lost. You lost. Man, and a boo boo.
I will gladly debate Tensei on that. Yeah.
You lost.
You lost.
You lost. You lost. You lost. You lost. I'm sorry. You lost, bitch. This nigga's not good. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, give me a recording actually, then I'm tipping out.
Bro, your own friend Quinton knows you got slammed. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, you can believe what you want. I already verified it. You applied uncertainty, and I should verify truth. So you can sit there and go,
what? No,
Reaper, you got slammed, you ugly ass fat dyke. Just fucking accept it, bitch. Damn.
Just because you a dyke.
Niggas can't even understand when they fucking lose. Like, you fucking lost. Queer fucking rhinoceros ass bitch. Shut the fuck
no,
up,
because you focus. I'm saying if I already won this, he has no skill.
Reaper, can I scale now?
I don't need to sit here. No.
Can I scale?
Everything I want.
Reaper, you got shot on, bitch.
I'm saying I'll debate Tensei on judgment gladly. I don't mind at all.
Do that after. Do that after, bro.
Okay, no, I'm doing it now because if I get this off, there's no need to sit here and keep debating you.
Bro, you're gonna lose, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lose at all. Like, Dion, you're actually retarded. Like, I'm actually convinced you're autistic.
If he doesn't agree after you make 3 points, can we move on? Like,
no. I'm saying,
we
can get an official judge.
Tensei's not even gonna agree to one disagreement.
Exactly.
One sec.
Why is my left arm bigger than my right sometimes?
Bro, you're high as hell.
Reaper, I would smack you in the head with a fucking dildo.
Yeah, that's okay. You can keep believing that, bro. I don't care to speak to you.
Wait, Reaper, we can just work. We can just work. You trying to work, bro? You want to work? Oh, whenever, bitch. You can meet me up. You know where I'm at.
Fine.
No, actually, I'll pull up on you because I know you can't.
Wait,
drive
y'all live close to each other?
Actually, can.
Yeah, I can pull up. I can pull up on him. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Reaper, I would beat the shit out of you.
You won, bro.
Reaper, wait, Reaper, is it okay? Reaper, is it okay if I post what me and you
Reaper,
look like?
Stop trying to pack.
Reaper, is it okay if I post what me and you look like?
I already know. Like, it's like kind of common sense. You're black, but you're beating me up. Like I'm not gonna be like an ignorant dude. But like, okay,
at least you finally admit to
open the hood. That's kind of self-evident. I'm not gonna be a dick face.
No, but, and like, I'm just fucking bigger and more athletic than you, bitch.
You can believe that's okay though.
What?
I already told you, and I don't care to sit here and argue athletic with you. You're a 27-year-old man.
Reaper, how strong are you? Reaper, how much do you bench?
It doesn't matter how strong I am, bro. You're embarrassing. You're on Discord.
So how strong you are doesn't matter about fighting.
Arguing with people.
How strong you are doesn't matter about fighting.
Listen
how strong you are doesn't matter in fighting. Your strength doesn't matter in fighting. Your strength doesn't matter in fighting.
I told you, what the hell are you referring fighting for? I'm only talking to you being an embarrassment on Discord.com at this age.
No, bitch, I said I'm stronger and more athletic.
How do I like? Wait a minute, D1. Okay, how do I actually? Wait a minute. I don't actually. Wait a minute. I usually record myself. Like, how do I stop the bot? I never like use bots. I think I said save, don't I? Yeah, I think